The message you are hearing today was never random. It was written long before your doubts, your delays, or your detours even entered your mind. Every step you have taken, every trial you have endured, every moment of uncertainty was being orchestrated in the unseen, long before the world could even understand your path. No matter how far you have wandered, no matter how fiercely the adversary tried to bury you, this moment was destined to arrive. Today, the waiting ends. Today, the delay is broken. Heaven has authorized a release that is tailored just for you, and it carries a weight that no earthly circumstance can diminish. Something sacred has shifted, and it has everything to do with you, a figure of authority, someone whose reach and influence extend far beyond what you can see, has quietly begun to focus on your name. This attention is not born out of suspicion or doubt, but out of revelation. They have seen something in you that the world cannot explain, something that defies logic and challenges the systems that were meant to ignore you. They have noticed patterns, moments, and records that hint at survival where defeat should have been inevitable. Your name appears in places you have never entered, in circles you never imagined, and even in prayers that were whispered without your knowledge. You have been preserved by divine favor, and now the wheels of destiny are turning to reveal what has been carefully guarded all along. Chosen one, this is not a threat, nor is it a warning. It is an elevation. You are not being investigated. You are being observed by heaven itself, through the vessels of influence it has placed around you. The very systems that once overlooked you are now seeking the source of your endurance. Every obstacle you faced, every closed door, every silence that felt suffocating was preparing you for this moment. Nothing about your journey has been wasted. Every delay, every misstep, every encounter with betrayal was carefully designed to refine you, to build strength where weakness might have once prevailed. The enemy thought to diminish you, but God was shaping you for something far greater. You may have believed that this battle was merely about survival, about making it through another day, but your obedience has disrupted far more than you know. Your quiet faith, your steadfast refusal to compromise in private, has echoed through power structures you have never entered. The doors that are opening were never meant for you to push. They were meant for you to walk through at the appointed time. Your perseverance, your refusal to curse the trials or retaliate in anger, has pierced strongholds and shifted atmospheres. What appeared to be waiting, stagnation, or denial was in truth divine orchestration, preparing the way for elevation that carries both spiritual and practical weight. The scripture says, "No weapon formed against you shall prosper, and every tongue that rises against you in judgment you shall condemn." Isaiah 4:407. Every obstacle that seemed insurmountable, every plot formed against your progress, has been rendered powerless by the hand of God. You were not anointed to be ignored or to fail quietly. The fires you have walked through were never meant to destroy you. They were meant to purify you, to strengthen your spirit, and to reveal the destiny that has always been written over your life. Even when circumstances tried to convince you otherwise, your endurance carried divine fingerprints that the world could not erase. Your life, your choices, and your faith have been noticed in the highest of places. This moment, this meeting, this divine acknowledgement is not by accident. The one who is coming into alignment with you, whether in flesh, in position, or in influence, has been stirred to see what you carry. They are not looking for scandal or weakness. They are seeing the evidence of a life marked by integrity, endurance, and divine favor. The quiet moments when you chose obedience over retaliation, when you remained steadfast even in the face of betrayal, have become the proof of your calling. What the enemy tried to manipulate against you has now become the very testimony that elevates you. The path that was obscured by confusion is now being illuminated by heaven's hand. You might ask, why now? Why me? The answer has always been written into your identity. You were born not only to survive but to disrupt. You were sent to shake systems and to overturn expectations that do not align with God's will. What once looked like rejection, what once felt like denial, was in fact divine redirection. Every closed door was a sacred pause, every delay a season of protection, every moment of silence a preparation for revelation. Your name, your life, your testimony carries a weight that cannot be ignored. And now, the alignment is forming. What was hidden is now coming to light. The influence that tried to diminish you has been exposed, not by your hand, but by the justice of heaven. As you step into this moment, understand that this is not about you earning favor or proving worth. This is about walking into what has already been established for you. Heaven has orchestrated your path. The meeting that is coming, whether literal or symbolic, is a divine appointment. It carries prophetic implications and practical impact. You are being positioned for clarity, for authority, and for purpose. The favor upon your life is being revealed not as a gift for applause, but as a recognition of the obedience, faith, and endurance that you have carried faithfully through seasons of testing. The doors are opening, and they carry not only opportunity but responsibility. Take heart, chosen one. What has been unseen is now seen. What has been overlooked is now recognized. And what has been delayed is now released. Trust the process, trust the timing, and trust the hand that has preserved you through it all. The journey was never random. Every step, every trial, every quiet yes has led to this appointed moment. Step forward with faith. Walk boldly in the authority that has been given to you, and recognize that what is unfolding is not simply opportunity. It is divine alignment. The world may not understand, but heaven does. Your moment has come. Your time is now. The shift you are feeling right now is not just spiritual, it is strategic. Heaven is moving in ways that you cannot fully see, orchestrating events, conversations, and alignments to bring forth what has long been promised. Hidden hands that tried to suppress your story, twist your name, and delay your rise are now being exposed. The one who seems supportive, yet worked quietly to obstruct you, is being revealed, not by your actions, but by the justice of God. What was whispered in shadows is now echoing in the light, and the designs of deception are collapsing under the weight of divine truth. This is not about revenge, it is about revelation, and it is about restoring what was always meant for you. Everything that was meant to discourage you, confuse you, or break your spirit has failed. The delays, the misunderstandings, the moments when you felt invisible, they were never indicators of your worth. They were protection. They were preparation. Heaven was clearing the path, removing what was unfit, and preserving the integrity of your calling. The influence that sought to manipulate circumstances against you is now losing its grip. The one who sought to distort your story will witness her own schemes unravel, not because of retaliation, but because the hand of God moves in justice and clarity. Every distortion, every falsehood, every attempt at obstruction is being turned into evidence of your calling and your faithfulness. The meeting that is coming, whether it is literal or symbolic, is not coincidental. It is a prophetic appointment. Doors that appeared closed are being revealed as gateways to your destiny. Conversations that seemed ordinary will carry extraordinary weight. Decisions that were delayed will now align with the divine will. You are not being lifted for recognition. You are being positioned to walk fully in purpose. The system that overlooked you is now turning toward you, because what you carry cannot be ignored. Your faithfulness, your patience, and your integrity are creating ripples that even powerful people cannot overlook. This is divine timing, and it is a reflection of heavenly order. You may have questioned why some people seem to betray or abandon you. The answer is now clear. Not everyone is meant to walk with you into your next season. Some were vessels of testing, not of blessing. Some were disguised teachers, not true allies. The voices that once created confusion or doubt were allowed to test your discernment and strengthen your faith. And now, What once looked like betrayal is being transformed into confirmation. The paths you were diverted from, the doors that were closed, and the plans that were altered were all part of a greater design. Your story, though interrupted, has never been abandoned. Heaven has preserved you for this moment of clarity and vindication. Your obedience in the private seasons of life is now producing public consequences. The prayers you prayed, the faith you held in silence, and the integrity you maintained are now being noticed by those with authority. They see patterns that defy human understanding, and they cannot dismiss what they observe. What the enemy meant to twist against you is now the very proof that confirms your calling. Every moment of restraint, every act of patience, every refusal to retaliate has become a signpost pointing to your destiny. You are walking into a divine unfolding where your history, your scars, and your endurance carry weight that cannot be ignored. Do not fear the exposure of the hidden. What was once secret is now being revealed, not to harm, but to elevate. The hidden files, the untold conversations, and the unseen alignments are all part of the divine unfolding of your life. Heaven is orchestrating clarity, restoration, and vindication. The divine intervention that has been shaping your journey is now entering the tangible realm. What was spiritual and invisible is now moving through practical, earthly systems. Every conversation, every meeting, every alignment is intentional. You are not in a season of coincidence. You are in a season of divine convergence. Your moment of breakthrough requires readiness. The clarity that is coming demands focus, not fear. You will be positioned before people and circumstances that will challenge your understanding of timing, authority, and influence. But remember, you are not alone. Heaven has already gone ahead of you. Angels have prepared the atmosphere, and the Spirit of God is moving to ensure that every word you speak and every decision you make aligns with your divine assignment. This is a sacred orchestration. Your presence, your obedience, and your testimony carry authority that systems cannot calculate. You are not stepping into this season as one who is unprepared. You are stepping forward as one who has been refined, protected, and preserved for this very hour. As you move into this next chapter, remember that your elevation is not about proving yourself to the world. It is about revealing what has always been inside of you. The delays, the trials, and the misunderstandings were not punishments, they were divine preparation. Your faithfulness has cultivated favor, and your obedience has created momentum. Heaven has cleared the way so that the doors that open to you will carry opportunities aligned with your purpose. Walk boldly, with discernment, and with confidence. The world may not understand why you are chosen, but heaven does. The divine alignment that has been orchestrated is both spiritual and practical, and your responsibility is to step into it with clarity, integrity, and focus. The season of waiting is over. The season of revelation and vindication has arrived. Take a deep breath and receive this truth. You have been observed, preserved, and prepared. What the enemy tried to use to destroy you has become the testimony that elevates you. The forces that sought to silence your name have been neutralized. The divine hand that has shaped your journey has cleared the path for your next step. The meeting, the opportunity, the alignment that is approaching is sacred, and it carries both earthly and spiritual significance. Walk forward with courage, trust, and obedience. Your breakthrough is not only inevitable, it is destined. What was once hidden is now being revealed, and your future, your calling, and your purpose will manifest in ways that exceed even your deepest expectations.